Hang on. Fuck. Okay, so I think I'm setting several records here. I'm definitely setting the record of someone reacting to the same ciel video in the same day. This is going to be the third one in the same day, which is it the third one? I think it is. Yeah, so like I'm setting a record here with that, but I think I'm probably also setting a record of who's reacted to the same video 3 times in a day. But let's go back to the beginning. This is called Every Hour Counts. Why I disabled YouTube comments. Imagine how much time I've spent making these videos. It's going to be about an hour when I finish this. I could have been doing so much better for myself and the world.
That's from the audience. Reproaching me, informing me that I am a coward, that I'm a terrible... Periodically, I am the recipient of some breathtakingly self-righteous comments from the audience.
So I don't know how I'm going to take this response. I think this is more just going to be about his style. So let's go with that and start again.
Periodically, I am the recipient of some breathtakingly self-righteous comments from the audience.
He's a very good speaker. His cadence and what emphasis he puts on words is pretty cool. He's got this big thing of looking away. It's like I'm thinking for my next point, and it also, I think, it conveys to the audience that these are intelligent points.
Pushing me, informing me that I am a coward, that I'm a terrible person, that I'm making the world a worse place because I have comments disabled on most of my YouTube videos most of the time. Let's say hypothetically.
And this swallowing that he does, it's a common thing. He'll say something and look upwards and then swallow and go again. And it's actually quite effective.
You are a YouTuber. You have your own YouTube channel. And you commute back and forth to work by bus for just 1 hour a day.
And like we're missing a little bit of the body language here because it's unusually zoomed in because he's using his phone or whatever, not his laptop or outside camera. As a YouTuber, you could just sit there and just talk to the camera. He's very like emotive with his body language, you know. It's actually pretty good. I think like anyone that's gone to this third video likes ciel. I'm just trying to kind of maybe tell you or open your eyes to why you might enjoy watching his videos. He's not actually as shit as we like to think he is, you know. Not we, but you know.
You're on the bus for 1 hour a day each way. Do you want to spend that 1 hour reading and responding to YouTube comments, deciding which ones should be deleted, which ones should be replied to? It may seem like a small sacrifice to ask.
Like I don't know, it seems easy as a viewer to see how he talks about stuff, but he kind of makes simple things interesting in how he paces it and the body language and his facial expressions and stuff. Like, no homo, I'm not like a massive fan of ciel. This is my third reaction. This is the idea of this one is to like kind of be positive, you know. I've kind of been a bit harsh on the last two. This is my positive reaction.
From a content creator. But it's not. 1 hour a day is a tremendous sacrifice. And even if you're on a bus, that is 1 hour you could be spending reading a book. And if you're not on a bus, I say this, let's keep it all the way real.
Like what I'm trying to say is like he kind of he puts some kind of theatrical, some kind of dramatic thing into everything he says. Like, he could just say, well, you know, if you spent like you spent an hour responding to YouTube comments, that's an hour you could have spent reading a book. But let's see how he says it. Let's go back.
Reading a book.
Hang on a little bit further.
And if you're, it may seem like a small sacrifice to ask from a content creator, but it's not. 1 hour a day is a tremendous sacrifice. And
Like,
even
dramatic.
if you're on a bus, that is 1 hour you could be spending reading a book. And if you're not,
Like, if you just read the script, he's not got a script. If you just read the words, it would just be boring. He like puts emphasis in the right places, and it's pretty dramatic, you know. I'm gonna say something cold. Maybe this is maybe what's lacking in his actual written work.
on a bus, I say this, let's keep it all the way real. I know a lot of middle-aged YouTube content creators. If you are sitting on the couch with your phone out, with your laptop out,
I really don't think he knows that many people. Like, I think, and I'll say this as someone who doesn't know that many people myself.
and your child is there in the living room with you, should you really be spending that 1 hour replying to comments on your YouTube channel as opposed to spending it with your child? You know, there's more to life than reading books.
You know, like just to dissecting his style. Like, he looks away a lot of the time, right? But then maybe it makes the audience feel more engaged when he looks at them. Like, he'll look away, then he'll look at the camera when he's talking, and it's part of what he does, you know.
Oh, I get it. But my point is, we tend to squeeze this activity into those little bits of free time on the bus, sitting on the couch. I think I'm just being real with you. I know a lot of YouTubers who...
Like that, okay? So, like, see, he talks about all this shit while he's looking away, but then he turns the camera and goes, I'm being real with you. That's like actually connecting with the audience kind of shit. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's had some kind of training. I think he's mentioned being an actor or something, or theatre, but could be natural. It could just be like he knows what the fuck he's doing, eh?
You know, there's more to life than reading books. You know, I get it. But my point is, we tend to squeeze this activity into those little bits of free time on the bus, sitting on the couch. I think I'm just being real with you. I know a lot of YouTubers who read and respond to comments while they're at a restaurant, you know, eating their food. I really want you to stop and reflect on the extent.
And yeah, like, I'm trying to be positive here. I've said it in the last video, like, at least you spend a bit of money and got a fucking top quality fucking phone, because the video quality is pretty awesome.
To which the world would be a better place if nobody had the comment section open on their YouTube channel. If each and every person on YouTube, each individual, whether they're making millions of dollars on YouTube, hundreds of dollars, or making no money at all out of this hobby, out of this unique form of autobiographical broadcasting, I want you to think how much better a person each one of these YouTubers would be individually if they took those few hours.
Okay, so I've talked before about like how pointless this fucking argument is, but if you imagine those guys who spent the time replying to the audience, how much better their YouTube career would be. That's actually relevant to this.
It really does add up. It really...
Because actually, one of the things people like on YouTube is engagement. They like engagement with the uh, uploader, which is why live streams are so popular, and they like engagement with the other viewers of the channel. They call it like community, you know.
Really can easily be 7 hours a week. It really can.
And you can't have a community if your fucking channel has the disabled YouTube comments where no one can comment. Like, how the fuck are you gonna build a community?
It can be 14 hours a week. It really can be. If they took those few hours and either devoted it to research, to a form of reading, studying that will make them a better person themselves, or to caring for others in a way that enriches everyone's life, enriches their own life and the other person. Whether that's caring for a child or just listening to your girlfriend, paying attention to, loving, listening, caring with your girlfriend when she's sitting across the table from you at the restaurant, instead of having your phone out, instead of having your laptop open and dealing with the YouTube comment section. Okay? If you think I'm a coward, what do I think about you? Because every single one of these comments comes from someone who has never dared to have their real face on the internet, their real name on the internet, and their real political views, convictions, their real moral convictions, which, by the way, includes their real mistakes. Everybody's got to be wrong sometimes, including me.
Yeah, that's the choice that you made, and that's for you. I see this with a lot of YouTubers, like, oh, you guys don't even upload videos with your own face on it and stuff. That this is people that do have their comment section open. Like, I remember, like, I used to be into like precious metal stuff, you know, and one of the guys, I really liked him, man. He was fucking awesome. His advice made me some money, not a lot, but some. But yeah, like, his thing was like, yeah, like, you fucking, all you guys who comment on my videos don't even fucking have like your own YouTube channels, or if you do, it hasn't got your own face on it. And it's like, well, that's just got nothing to do with when we are replying or talking in your comment section. It's just completely irrelevant.
I've got my mistakes on the internet. I have my
Actually, me talking about that was probably quite irrelevant. I apologize.
brilliance along with my folly for everyone to judge. Forever. Okay?
Like I said, maybe the saving grace for ciel is that his channel's been deleted. This could be a good thing for him. Maybe he should embrace it. You know, like, sometimes the universe tells you something, man, or gives you like an out. He's got an out now. All the shit that he's put over the last 10 years, and the good shit, but a lot of the shit, it's gone now. That's great. And like, as I said before, I'll delete anything that he wants me to delete apart from my meme vids. My ciel meme vids, I'm not fucking deleting them. But I'll delete anything that like this kind of video.
I think it's an interesting question in the 21st century. What does it mean to be brave? And what does it mean to be a coward? Nobody has ever written to me calling me a coward because I'm not a member.
Okay, I've never called you a coward, but like, I do have some like kind of strong feelings about like manicuring a beard. I'll leave it at that.
Of the Israeli army right now fighting against Hamas. Not one person. Nobody called me a coward because I wasn't in the army fighting in Ukraine. Nobody called me a coward because even though I volunteered to join the army,
I think, like, I'm not saying I know everything, but I don't think a lot of people know just how much of a complete waste of life is what's what's going on in that area of the world now. It's just absolutely fucking terrible.
Didn't end up, for paperwork reasons, I didn't end up in the army fighting against ISIS.
Okay, like I didn't join the army, even though I've got people in my family that did, and it's because my personality just, I know it wouldn't work in that kind of structure, and I don't think it would work for him in that kind of structure. I really don't.
Okay? Life demands courage. When you look,
So yeah, we're talking about the theatrical and stuff, which is good. Like I'm not fucking taking a piss out of him here. It's actually awesome. Like if you're just gonna sit and talk to a video, you've got to make it engaging. You have to, and it requires like not just great speaking, but like great like theatrics and stuff. And look what he says here about like the courage shit and the pauses he takes and that swallow thing he does, which all of us Abbas the Ciel guy watchers might take the piss out of. But look how good it is, man. What the fuck? Imagine if you just said what he's gonna say, just normally straight to the camera, and then think of all of the um, theatrics he's put around it, which actually makes it really interesting, or like engaging or something, you know. Another thing that's engaging is having your fucking comment section open, but this is supposed to be like the positive reaction, okay?
here's to join the army. I didn't end up, for paperwork reasons, I didn't end up in the army fighting against ISIS.
Okay, so we're coming up to the courage statement, right? Which is a very, as I said before, like a Jordan Peterson kind of dramatic kind of thing, you know, life demands courage sort of thing. But like, imagine just like a shitty YouTuber who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, sits there and looks at the camera and he's like reading or just talking. He's like, oh, yeah, life demands courage. Look at the like theatrical body language and the drama that he puts into it, and it's fucking it's pretty good, man.
Okay? Life demands courage. When you look below a YouTube video at the comments, this ain't it. This ain't courage. This is not what courage means, and refusing to waste your time with it is not cowardice. It just means you have an awareness of the preciousness of each hour and a sense of positive motivation for the better things you have to do.
So yeah, like in short, this is Sparta. It's very dramatic, and I like his delivery, but really, at the end of the day, the whole video was just avoiding the question.